Welcome back to Garage Games. We've got a 1750 battle report, or 1750 point battle report here today of Custodes against Dark Angels and an Imperial Knight. We're playing a mission from a tournament that's coming up here in Melbourne pretty soon. We'll run through I'll run the mission details over the screen in a minute, but just as a sort of broad summary, it's a Vanguard Strike deployment, 6 turns, 5 objectives, 3 in no man's land, and the objectives are worth points on even numbers of turns at the end of the turn, but on the third turn, one of those objectives explodes. So randomly determined, or you can spend 3 command points to force one of them to explode. So that's that happens on either player's third turn. So it's something that people need to consider when they're playing through the game. But aside from that, it's got the usual rules of Kingslayer, Line Breaker, and First Strike. So yeah, again, this I guess is a little bit of practice for the tournament. Maybe not necessarily the list, but maybe just practicing the game to see what it's like. So yeah, I don't know, I've brought my Dark Angels to this one. It's a bit of a gun line, it's a couple of devs and a Hellblaster squad. Now you'll see army lists in a minute, but I guess I'm running the Warlord trait. I can't remember the name. It's like Supreme Tactician or something. I get 1 reroll a game, and I get command points back on a 5. And I put a Knight in there because I thought it'd be interesting to see what the Custodes can do against a Knight.
Hopefully destroy it.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
I reckon some Lancers will put holes in him pretty quick, but it's it'll be interesting anyway.
I'm looking forward to using your Custodes. Kind of always have my eye on them. So it'll be fun to see where we go. So the Warlord is the shield captain on the jet bike. He's going to have the 3-up invulnerable jet bike. I forgot the name.
Auric Aquilus.
Auric Aquilus, yep. And he's going to have the superior creation Warlord trait. Yeah. So hopefully he can be a tank and just pretty much kill your entire army. That's the goal for him right now. Yeah,
that's the plan. Yep. So we'll be back in a minute with. We'll just run through some army lists and then we'll be back with deployment.
So for the Dark Angels battalion, we have a Master with a jump pack. He's got a Thunderhammer and a Combi Plasma and a Shroud of Heroes. And we've got a Lieutenant with a Master Crafted Auto Bolt Rifle. We have 2 5-man tactical squads with a Plasma Gun. We've got a 5-man Scout Squad with Sniper Rifles, Camo Cloaks and a Heavy Bolter. We've got a 6-man Devastator Squad with Plasma Cannons and a Armorium Cherub. We have a 6-man Devastator Squad with las cannons. We have a 5-man Hellblaster Squad. We have a Redemptor Dreadnought. And we have a super heavy auxiliary detachment with an Imperial Knight Crusader. And for the Adeptus Custodes battalion, we have a Shield Captain on Dawn Eagle jet bike with the Auric Aquilus. And we have a Shield Captain with a Castellanax. We have a Vexilla Praetor with the Vexilla Magnifica and a Castellanax. We have 3 units of Custodian Guard with Guardian Spears. We have a unit of 5 Virtus Praetors. And we have a Venerable Land Raider.
Okay, we've just finished deployment. So as I said before, it's Vanguard Strike deployment. So over this side with some Dark Angels. Effectively, I've got a couple of tactical squads up the front to provide a semi-screen. Plasma Devs, Hellblasters, the Knight obviously. Got las cannons back here. Put the Redemptor Dreadnought right there with my Lieutenant in the middle. My Master is in Deep Strike. And I've got a couple of Scouts up here on the rocky terrain. And over the other side, what have we got here?
Oh, I've got a nice little castle of golden nuggets. Big one right here. Mainly just deploying to try and sort of take advantage of the reroll 1s and the -1 to hit from the Vexilla. And just being as close as I can to sort of the line so I can rush the Dark Angels and hopefully not get plasmaed to death.
Yep.
And get some points on the even numbered turns.
Yep.
We've put the jet bikes into deep strike using a command point, so we'll see them maybe probably turn 2.
Yep.
And we've got a squad at the far end here to try and put some pressure up this end on the scouts and maybe get onto this objective here, just so they're a little bit closer.
I assume he's won himself some blood games.
No, I'm not going to go with that this game. I want to sort of keep those points for the mission-specific stratagem.
Yep, very good.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, I think we'll roll some dice. Okay, we're just getting ready to roll for first turn. So the Custodes, as usual, have +1. So what do we got here? Oh, it's a big 6. Come on, Dark Angels. No. It would have been all right.
Season?
See if I seize the day. No. Carpe no damn. All right. We'll be back after the Custodes turn 1 movement.
All right. Turn 1 Custodes movement summary. Everything's basically moved up to try and get onto these center objectives for turn 2. Land Raider just stayed put and shuffled around a little bit, keeping him on the back objective for that turn 2. I don't think it really matters for that thing, but he's going to stay there, got line of sight. And the Custodes unit around here sort of just tucked in to try and block some line of sight for the rest of the army.
Yep.
Ready for the turn 2 onto that objective, and might take some shots at the scouts.
All right.
So pretty straightforward, very little models to move.
Yep. So we'll get started on some shooting.
All right, we'll open up with the Custodes here, shooting at the tactical squad. So they're within 6 inches of the captain. 2s reeling 1s. 4s, 3 wounds.
Hey, lucky they're not snipers. I got some cover there, so 2 ups. Oh, 1 down.
Neg 1, so 3 up.
2 down. Oh, gosh.
Alright, we'll move on to the Land Raider. The heavy bolter will go into that same tactical squad.
Yep.
And the 4 las cannons into your knight.
I'm going to rotate some ion shields for a command point.
Naturally. Alright, heavy bolter first. Reroll the 1s. Yep. Man, I love rerolling those 1s. That's so awesome. 3s. Alright, not bad.
Okay.
Neg 1 again.
3 ups. Ooh, another one. Okay.
Las cannons at your knight.
Yeah.
Reroll the 1. Excellent.
Alright.
3s. I'm going to use a command point. Let's try and get through that armour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Knights do not like las cannons. 4 ups. I'm going to use my 1 command point. My Warlord's not on the table yet, so I can't use his reroll. So I'll use 1 command point to reroll this one. Okay.
Alright.
1 goes through.
D6. 4. Okay,
4.
not too bad.
Okay, he's down to 20.
2 Custodes can see the same tactical squad over here. So pop 2 shots into him.
Reroll 1 for him.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you. 4s. Nope.
Hey.
The Vexilla is going to take a shot at the tactical squad too. Yeah. Oh. The shield captain can't see anymore over there.
Okay.
Probably should have shot him first. Alright, and these 3 Custodes here are going to shoot up at the scouts, so outside of rapid fire there.
Yep.
So 2s, 4s, 2 wounds.
Alright. 2 up and cover, so 3 ups. Hey.
Oh.
Camo cloaks.
Yeah, so turn 1 summary. Didn't do as much as I hoped.
That's what Custodes turns look like sometimes.
Yeah, didn't even get that first strike, so that's a little bit disappointing. But hopefully we can recover in later turns.
Well, we've still got a big bunch of bikes to turn up,
Oh,
so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, Dark Angel's first turn movement. So the Plasma Devastators have stood still along with the Knight. These 2 guys have just shuffled up here to
screen a little more, as did the tactical squad there. They're probably dead meat next turn, but you know, they know their job. These Hellblasters have just shuffled up the front to get some line of sight, and I dropped my master down to give a bubble, considering they moved. Lieutenants moved up as well to give them a bubble. These guys can't see anything, but they're kind of acting as a bit of a screen against deep strike bikes as well. The Dreadnoughts moved up to get some line of sight on these fellas down here. And these guys have stood still, so I'll be back in a sec with some shots. Alright, we're going to get started firing some shots. So I'm going to fire the Plasma Devastators, overcharged, and I'm using a stratagem for Weapons of the Dark Age, firing at the Land Raider. And I've got neg 1 to hit, so risky business, but whatever, we're here to fight some risky fellas. I'll see if I get that command point back though. I do not, so I'm down to 5. Here's a number of shots, and I'm using a Signum. Alright, so these are first overcharge, 1 dead. Second, alright, this one is a miss. This one is a dead. Okay. I might CP this one actually.
Ooh. Is it? It's got +1 to hit, -1 to hit. It's just a miss.
It's just a miss. So I can't re-roll that anyway. So, and this is the other two. So they're just dead. So I've lost 2 already. So that's a good start. And I got 1 hit. So I'm feeling
I'm pretty happy about it.
I'm feeling confident. So I need a 4 to wound. All right, it's a wound. So yeah, it's -3 to your armor.
5 up.
Alright.
No.
That's a flat 3 damage.
3 damage. Oh.
Feel free to ignore some of it.
Yeah, I always forget about that rule with the venerable stuff. It's nice to be venerable. I ignored 1.
Right.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, alright, so 2 wins down to 14.
I'm going to use my Armorium Cherub and fire the one with the Signum again.
There he is.
He's got 3 shots. That's a little more like it.
Okay.
So these
3s to hit.
Really? 3s to hit.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s. Okay.
Wow.
That's better.
Yep. It's looking good.
And now I might use my Warlord's 1 reroll for this thing. So yeah, that's 3 wounds.
All right.
3.
That's what I need again.
Yes.
We'll roll that. No, that's not it.
That's okay. 9.
All right, so we need some dice here. Yeah. Looking for those 6s.
All 6s. 9 6s.
9 6s. It's possible. I got 1. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that's all right. We're
Was that 10 damage so far?
Yeah, so we're down to 6 wounds.
So 2 Hellblasters just shooting at this squad here. I'm not going to overcharge because I'm not getting a lot of advantage at this distance. Lucky I didn't. So that's 2 misses. Alright, so Redemptor Dreadnought just firing at the Custodian Guard in here. So this is the Heavy Onslaught Gatling. I moved, so hitting on 4s. Okay, these are strength 5. Alright, so 3 wounds at neg 1. And you got cover there.
Yep, so 2s. Oh, down wound.
Take a wound. And this is his onslaught Gatling cannon, same deal. So 1 hit, no wounds. And he's got a 2 frag launchers, so 2d6 shots. Alright.
It's better than your other roll so far.
These would hit on 3s. Yeah, so that's 8 hits. And wounding on 5s. Okay, so 2 wounds, no AP.
2 saves.
They're all good. I'm going to fire my snipers. I'm going to use the Hellfire round stratagem and fire at these fellas. So hitting on a 3. That's good.
Hey.
3 wounds.
Alright.
And I got 4 sniper rifles at them as well. So reroll 1s for Dark Angels. And 5s. Oh, 6s are good. 3 mortal on the unit and 3 saves.
We'll just shift that die over there and Wow, talk about cleaning up and
Right, it's
save.
good. Okay. So I'm just going to fire all but the heavy stubbers from the Knight at the Land Raider. So that's a Avenger Gatling cannon, rapid fire battle cannon, and a Storm Spear rocket pod. I think that's what it's called. And 2 heavy stubbers just at this unit here. So I'll fire the heavy stubbers first on 4s and 5s. 1 wound.
Yep.
This is the Avenger Gatling cannon, hitting on 4s. Not great. Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds at neg 2.
4s. Ooh, 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. Yep. Vulnerable. Right,
1 damage.
Down to 5 on that Land Raider.
And I got the rapid fire battle cannon. 12 shots. Alright.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Alright, that's well below average. Yeah. Not well, but whatever. Wounding on 4s. Alright, 2 at neg 2.
4s again. 1 goes through. Damage.
D3. 3 damage.
Vulnerable.
Ooh, he's dead. 2.
Last bracket. Where is that?
And I got 3 Storm missiles, Storm Strike missiles, hitting on 4s. Ooh, 1 hit. I might use my command point to re-roll that. Do I get the point back? No.
Good, good.
Right, down to 4 points. All right. It wasn't a terrible turn. You know, I've nearly got that Land Raider dead. I've missed out on first strike, which is difficult, but I've set up some reasonable screens here that should keep me relatively safe from bikes. I took that unit down inside the building. They're a lot less powerful now, and now I just need to sort of wait for the bikes to turn up for another target. I do have some morale here. Lost 2 guys. Leadership 8. They're fine. So aside from that, yeah, we're just moving on to second turn and see how we go after that.
Turn 2 movement summary. Everything's moved forward again to get onto the objectives. So we've got the Land Raider at the back here. Actually stayed still on the objective. This unit has moved on to here. The centre unit's moved on to the centre objective. And the lone custodian at the back here is, you know, keep himself a little bit protected, but is within 3 inches of that objective. You've probably noticed that the bikes have landed right here. And the shield captain's moved up, just trying to put some pressure on his line. You know, ideally try and shoot as many of these hull blasters dead as possible, and then charge the screening tactical squad just to, you know, really get the bikes up in there, ready for turn 3.
All right.
Yeah, everything else is just
Get some shooting in.
Yeah, get a little bit of shooting in. All right, we're going to open fire with the Land Raider. The las cannons are going to go at the Knight again, and heavy bolters at the Plasma Devastators. On the lowest bracket, but hitting on 4s. Beauty of a 2-up Land Raider.
So I'm going to ion shield again, see if I get my command point back. I do.
Nice.
Very good.
All right, we're opening up with heavy bolters at the Devastators. 3 hit. 2 wounds.
Okay. 4 ups. Hey.
Nice. No, las cannons at the Knight. Hey, 1 hit. Nice. Looking for 3s. Yep, beautiful.
All right. Need some 4 ups here. Come on, mate. Or none. I need to CP at least one of these just to survive it. 4 up. Do I get the point back? I do. That's not a total loss. Now I just need to pray for some low rolls.
Good dice rolls. 5s and 6s. Oh, that's not bad. That's 14.
You're going to spend a point on this one? I'm on 20.
What do you want? You're on 20, aren't you? Yeah, I've got to get rid of that one. That's awful. 3. Okay, a couple more. It's not too bad.
Okay, 16. Down to 4.
Alright, we're going to do some Custodes firing now. This one guy I can see here within rapid fire. Hits. 2 wounds. Hey. Alright, we've got 2 in the centre here. They can see the Hell Blasters.
Yep.
So open fire. 1 wound.
3 up. He's good.
Yep. And the last one, this at the far end there, is going to shoot at the scouts.
Yep.
Just outside of rapid, so 1 shot. Hits. Wounds.
3 up. No.
Hey, got one.
Guy goes down.
Alright, so the shield captain here is going to fire at the plasma devastators. 1 shot. Hits. Wounds.
4 up. He's good.
Next we'll move on to the bike shield captain. He's going to fire at the Hell Blasters. It's 12 shots, but I've got 6 here, so we'll just roll twice. Reroll the ones. So 5 hits. 11 hits. Alright, 4s to wound. Ooh, not that great. 3 wounds.
Okay. 2 ups in cover. Oh!
Hey!
There goes a Hell Blaster.
Alright, the jet bikes are going to shoot at the Hell Blasters in cover there as well. So we've got 20, 30 shots actually.
Yep.
2.
Alright.
Reroll the ones.
There's another 1 in there.
So all hit, looking for 4s to wound.
Alright, we'll sort these out in a sec. So that's 12 wounds. 2 up saves. Take 1.
1 wound. Oh.
Yes. Okay. This guy. He's taking a wound. That's all you're shooting. So on to charging, I imagine.
Oh yeah. Alright, charge phase. The shield captain's going to charge into this tactical squad here.
Alright. Overwatching, I've got 3 bolt guns and a bolt pistol. That's 2 hits so far. No wounds. And I'll overcharge my plasma gun. 1 hit, 1 dead. No wounds. So, unless I've got 6 inches here. I do. So I'm going to re-roll that wound. It's a wound.
Alright.
-2.
Yep. 3 up.
He's good. 6-inch charge.
Yep. 5. I get to re-roll.
Yep.
Yep.
He's good.
Nice. And the bikes are going to charge into the same tactical squad. Looking for a 9.
Oh!
Hey! We'll get back to you.
Right, we're in the fight phase here, and I'm about to learn what it's like to be lanced.
Alright, so the jet bike's going to attack this tactical squad. 20 attacks.
Rerolling
Rolling
ones.
the ones because, you know, why not?
I need it.
Another one.
Absolutely necessary.
1 missed.
1.
That's saved you, right?
That'll do it.
That's the one.
3's rerolling.
Yep. Because, just cause.
Because it's necessary.
3's. Oh, well, that was actually a solid roll as it was. Yep. Okay.
Right, I'm just going to get these ones and go, oh look, I'm dead. All right, well, we'll be back in a sec with some consolidation. Right, I've been consolidated into with my Hell Blasters. I'm just going to swing back with them, 9 attacks. I re-roll 1s for my captain nearby. Waiting on 5s. Actually a pretty good roll.
Yeah, that's not bad.
4 wounds.
Yep.
It's enough to kill one.
If I'm unlucky. No,
you're not unlucky.
Save more.
Okay, I think that's the turn.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty good.
Bloody happy with that one.
Yeah, we got
yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives for 12 points.
5.
5.
You've got OBSEC.
I do have 5. I've got all the objectives.
Pretty solid
points.
turn.
Yeah, okay, have fun catching up on that one.
Yeah, okay.
That's a
I like a good uphill battle. All right, we'll see you in a minute with Dark Angels. Right, Dark Angels turn 2, believe it or not, movement.
So I've left combat with this squad of Hellblasters, and I used the Dark Angel stratagem, Intractable, or I think that's what it's called, but 2 command points, they can leave and still shoot. I've just shuffled these guys over here. The Knight, he stood still. I moved the Lieutenant around just to give a reroll 1 against to wound for these fellas. These guys have stood still. And the Redemptor Dreadnought, he's moved his way up towards the 1 wound left fella. So we'll be back in a second with the shooting phase. Okay, I'm going to overcharge the Plasma Devastators into the Land Raider. I'll use the Signum again. I'm not using Weapons of the Dark Age for this. So, number of shots. Alright. I feel some plasma death coming on. Some overheating. So this one hits on 3s. So 1 hit, 1 dead.
No.
No. And this one hits on 4s.
Hey.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Wounds on 4s.
Okay.
Right.
5s. Hey.
It's 2 damage. Can you roll a 6 on one of those 2?
I reckon I'm going to try and command point it first.
Yeah?
Yeah, got plenty left.
Okay.
So 5 up. Okay.
Ooh.
Right. Now I'm just looking for a 6. Does he explode? No.
No.
Alright.
I've killed a unit.
The nugget goes to the nugget heaven.
Yeah. Oh, goodbye, Nugget. Right, I'm going to overcharge the Hellblasters into the bikes, and I'm going to use Weapons of the Dark Age. So on a 5 up, I'll get that point back. No, so I'm down to 1 command point. So I'll roll these separately. 2 shots, reroll 1s for the Master nearby. So 1 miss. Reroll the 1. Alright. That's that, and okay. And I need 3s. Reroll 1s for the Lieutenant nearby. Okay. 5 wounds. 4 up invulns.
Okay.
Okay, so they do 3 damage each.
So 1 dead.
Alright, I'm going to overcharge with my Master into the bikes. 2 shots. Reroll 1 for himself. It's 2 hit. 2 wounds.
2 4-ups.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay. I'm going to fire my Lieutenant. Same thing. 2 hit. Nothing. Right, I'm going to fire my Scouts into the bikes. I'm going to use my last command point to fire a Hellfire round. On a 5 up, I get the command point back. I do.
Nice.
It's not my last command point. So this is the shot. Reroll 1s for Dark Angels. That'll hit.
Yep.
I need a 3 up here to take a bike out. So that's 1 bike's on 1, and these are the sniper rifles. Dark Angels. Yep. I need some 6s.
Hey! Ooh, alright.
So 3 wounds. So that'll take a guy out.
1 more wound.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to shoot the Redemptor Dreadnought into the bikes as well. So this is the heavy Gatling. He moved. So 4s. And 5s. So 2 at -1.
3s. Oh, jeez. Okay, yep.
Another one down. And this is his onslaught Gatling cannon. Okay. 5s again. 2 more, -1.
Yep, 1 more wound.
And these are his frag launchers. So that and that. Okay. 2 wounds, no AP.
Alright, I must be able to make these. Yep.
Okay. All right, these Devastators are going to fire at the bikes. So it's 4 las cannons. I'll use a Signum. I'm just going to fire the bolt gun as well. So bolt gun hits and wounds.
Yep. Oh, we'll get the easy one out of the way.
He's good.
Yep, all good.
And 4 las cannons. So they'll all hit.
Nice.
Black one with Signum, obviously. Winning on 3s.
Ooh.
I'm going to spend a command point, my last command point again, to re-roll this one. So it fails. Do I get the point back? That was my last command point. Yep. So 2 wounds.
All right. 4 ups. One goes through. Yep. How much damage?
I should have saved the command point for damage, like they always say. Need a 3 up. Yeah, 6.
All right. One lonely bike left.
All right, so night time. I'm going to use every weapon against the remaining bike. So I'll start with his heavy flamer. It's just in range. So that's what, 5? 1 wound. Need 1.
Saved.
Good. This is his Gatling cannon, hitting on 5s. He's a wounded knight. 4s. Okay. Need 2.
4s. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage, yep. 2 wounds.
And I got a battle cannon. 5 shots. Need a bit more than that.
Yeah.
Whatever. No hit.
Ooh.
Oh. And I've got 2 heavy stubbers.
Yeah, they hit. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Alright.
Alright. I'm just going to overcharge plasma here and throw a crack grenade into these guys. They're all hitting.
Yep.
Okay.
So that
one's need 1, that one's need 3.
Yeah, so 3 up on the black, 4 up on the red.
Okay, 2 damage.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to declare a charge with the master onto the shield captain, the bike.
Alright, Overwatch, 12 shots. Rerolling 1s.
No.
Nothing.
Does he make it? Yes.
Yeah, easily.
So I'm going to go right around the back here. Right, I'm going to charge with the Dreadnought into your one guy there.
Yep, Overwatch. Nothing.
Charge. Hey.
Easy.
He's in.
Nice.
And
Okay.
that's the end of my charge phase, so I think I've got a surprise in store.
Yep, I'm going to use Stooping dive, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, on with the shield captain here. I'm going to try and charge the Hellblasters.
Okay.
So do you want to do some Overwatch?
I will. I'm going to overcharge with everyone. So there's 4 guys hitting on 6s. And I'll just check. Yeah, I'm good. No hits, 1 hit. No, only 1 hit.
1 hit, yep.
I've still got Weapons of the Dark Age on.
Does it last the whole turn?
Yeah.
Yep, alright. That'll wound.
That'll wound.
3 up.
Hey.
Alright, 3 damage. Superior Creation. 5 ups to ignore. Nope, 3 wounds.
Huh.
Pretty sure he's down to 4 now.
Weapons of the Dark Age is only for the phase, so he's only taken 2 damage, but now he's about to deal a lot more.
Let's move on to the charge.
He's good.
Easy. We'll get back to you once he's moved in. Alright, Captain's going to charge. Part of the stratagem is lets him...
This is my fight phase, isn't it? But you're
it is. But
I don't get the privilege of swinging first.
I'm pretty sure with 3 command points you're allowed to do anything you want, so
yeah.
I'm just stepping in going first.
It's a good rule.
Yeah.
Rule of 3.
Oh yeah. So the black one's the Misericordia, the rest are the Lancers and the Hellblasters. Yep, all hit. So we're looking for 3s, re-rolling on the red. Okay.
4 wounds. 6s. Oh, 4 down.
Better do some damage.
1 at a time.
Yep, first one.
Well, there's 1 already on 1 wound, so 1's down.
Okay, that's good. The next one. Yep, 2
down.
Alright, and then 1 more after that, so 3 dead in total.
3 down. Okay. Well, get rid of those and move to my turn to fight on my own turn.
Alright, and back to our regular viewing. Andrew's assault phase.
Alright. Going to swing with my Thunderhammer Master against the bike, hitting on 3s. He rerolls 1s. That's good. He wounds on 3s. And there's a lieutenant nearby. That's good.
Nice.
Alright. Fail a few of these. You need to fail 1.
4s.
Ooh, he's out.
That's it. Goodbye.
And now the Redemptor Dreadnought, so 4 attacks with his Redemptor Fist. Okay, hits on 3s, wound on 2s.
Ooh, alright. 4 up. No.
Ooh,
Damage.
D6. He's on 2.
Yeah, alright. Okay, he's dead.
And just swinging with my Hellblaster Sergeant into the main man. I got a master nearby. Alright.
Okay.
Lieutenant's too fast.
Yeah.
1 wound.
Alright. 2 up. Yep.
Alright, that was my turn 2. It doesn't seem like an awesome turn. You know, we've got this guy has obsec, so I don't gain that objective, and I did clear that one out, so I got 3 points here, which is okay. But you know, I'm fighting against 15 points, and you know, it's a very big uphill battle. Very happy that I took out those bikes. It means I can start pushing back, but I need to start getting guys on objectives, and that's easier said than done. And I have to clear this guy up before I do it. So I'm still on the back foot big time, but I'm holding the guns now. So you know, I might be in a position to work through this one. And one of the objectives randomly now is going to explode. So I don't have the points to make sure it happens, make sure one of them does, but you know, let's see what happens in this turn.
Alright, start of my turn 3, we're going to see which objective blows up. We're going to roll randomly, because I'm only on 1 command point left. We'll re-roll a 6.
Yep.
Okay. 5.
5.
Where do we got 5?
It's not down this end.
It's right here in the centre.
Hey.
Alright. D3 mortal wounds on these Custodes. 2. Alright, taking 1 down to 1 wound.
Okay, doing my job for me. We'll be back with movement.
Alright, turn 3 movement summary. Just trying to get off objective as much as possible. Hopefully with these guys I can charge in. Pretty much trying to castle up again, protect both of these objectives. I'm already so far ahead, I don't feel like I need to try and seize any objectives that you're taking off me at this stage.
Yep.
And just hope that, you know, one of the ones that blow up isn't down here. Captain's stayed in combat, clear out that last Hellblaster and hopefully consolidate into something.
Alright.
Yeah, on to shooting. Alright, Shield Captain here is going to shoot at the tactical squad. So 1 shot, hits, wounds.
He's good.
Save. Yeah. Alright, we'll move right along to the Custodian squad here into the Plasma Devastators.
Yep.
2s. Beautiful 4s, there you go, 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 wounds. 2 down. Alright.
The Vexilla is going to shoot at the Devastators as well. So the 1 shot, hit, wound, 1 wound.
He's good.
Saved. Alright, and we'll do the last 3 Custodians at the Devastators as well.
All 3 of them see?
Oh, actually, yeah. Now that I've killed stuff.
Let's see. Oh, I think 2 of them can.
Alright, 2.
Alright.
Easy.
2 hit.
No wounds. Oh.
Okay.
Alright, we'll be back with charge phase. Right, we're going to charge the Custodians here into the tactical squad.
Right, going to overcharge the plasma again and throw a crack grenade. Nothing.
Nothing. And they're easily in, but charge distance 4.
Oh, not very enthusiastic.
No, they really don't want to get too far from that objective.
Okay. So we'll move to fight phase.
Alright, 3 attacks each plus 1 Misericordia. So 2s. Ooh.
Okay.
3s. Yeah, cocked. Okay. 6 wounds.
6 6-ups is coming right up. No.
Not a bad roll.
2. Yeah, okay. They did. Are they going to consolidate or are they just going to hang around?
No, they're going to hang around.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your
Shield
captain.
Yeah. So 5 attacks plus a Misericordia.
Yep.
2s. Yeah. Just going to kill that Hellblaster Sergeant, I think.
He didn't charge, so.
No. 3s.
Okay.
So -2 on the black.
A lot of 6s.
Oh,
he's dead anyway.
Wounds, yeah.
It was heroic. So he's made the bold move of consolidating into my master. So I'm going to swing back with his Thunderhammer, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. Okay. Hitting on 3s. And the lieutenant's still there, so that was a 2, so it doesn't matter anyway. 2 wounds.
Yep, so 3 ups.
Oh, 1 through.
Add superior creation. I haven't made any of those. Alright, he's down to 2.
All right. I think that's the turn.
Yeah, that's the turn.
Okay. There's no points scored this turn anyway, but
wasn't much of a turn, but it was mainly consolidating my position.
Yep.
Just trying to keep this objective for next turn.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't blow up.
I think you're still in a very significant lead right now. So.
Oh yeah, what is it, like 3 to 15?
3 to 15.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So
we'll be back in a sec with the exploding objective on my turn. All right, so this is the exploding objective before my movement. So let's see how we go. No, there's not 5. 2. 2. Ah! It does D3 wounds. 1 wound to my dreadnought. Okay.
I don't think the wound's the bad part.
No.
Not getting those points.
That's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt. Yeah.
Right, Dark Angels turn 3. So losing that objective that I was sitting on is a pretty big hit. That was, I think that actually takes the game, but we'll see how we go with that one. So he's taken a wound there as well, but I was already low enough on the points that I really needed that second one and needed to rack them up. But we digress. So he's just moved off the objective there. I've disengaged.
And now he's facing the right way.
Now he's facing the right way. He's in the game. The scouts have just jumped off the rock. I've left cover with the devs because they weren't doing anything there. Disengaged with the master and moved up with the lieutenant. And I shuffled slightly with the Imperial Knight. I might do a slow walk, but I'm gonna start shooting some shots. So I'll start with the scouts over here and heavy bolter at the shield captain. So they moved, so that'll be 1 hit, no wounds. And I've got some sniper rifles. So that's good. Oh, so 1 save and 1 mortal.
All right, 2 up. This could be it. Nope.
Nope.
Down to
Does
1.
Is his creation superior?
Well, so far he hasn't been. Maybe he will be this time. No. He's really... Maybe the mould was wrong when they made him.
Yeah, so the Redemptor is just going to fire at the shield captain. This is the heavy onslaught and the onslaught Gatling cannon. They're the same profile. Can't hit to save themselves, but whatever. 3 wounds, neg 1.
All right.
Not bad.
That could do it. 3 ups.
Is he superior enough to survive that?
Come on. You've been saving it for this. No. I'm going to use my last command point to move Warlord to the other shield captain.
I'm going to fire the plasma devs the plasma dev into that guy and the other guy with his bolt gun. So a number of shots on the Devastator is 2. He's overcharged, by the way. So
Dead.
1 he will die, and that fails to wound, and that passes.
All right, 4 up, just to rub salt into it. Yep, There we go.
My master's going to shoot at them as well. He's not going to overcharge. Actually, is he on 1 wound?
He is on 1 wound.
He's not going to overcharge, so hitting on a 3. Oh, he misses, like he didn't overcharge. And now I'm going to fire everything from the Knight into that squad. The Knight firing at this squad, so heavy stubbers, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, nothing. Alright. The Gatling cannon. It's okay. 3 wounds, neg 2.
Yep. 4 ups. Hey!
And the battle cannon.
Okay. I think you got that same one last turn.
I did. Nothing. And I've got a missile pod on top. Nothing. Okay. Thanks, Knight. That was my turn, I think. I've got nothing else, so moving on.
Alright, turn 4 movement summary. I've moved the characters onto the objective so I can start racking up
More points?
More points, you know. And just created basically a wall here of Custodes against, you know, anything that might want to try and come through.
Yep.
Or even force them to go the long way. Pretty quick turn. I think we'll just move straight on to shooting.
Yep.
It's going to be really easy. I'm just going to fight all of these models at the Knight. And I've got them all in my hand.
Okay, what a turn.
Because, you know, yep. Hitting on 2s. 6s. No, there's 2 of them.
Oh, it's enough. 4 ups.
That's it.
Do I explode? Oh, okay, so the explosion goes 2d6. 7. I think.
Oh, you need to get that. I think it's just your. Yeah, it's looking like just your Devastator. Yep.
Okay.
Just the Devastator.
Okay. Well, he's dead. And he's dead. Oh, I really needed that guy.
Turn 4 summary. Kaboom.
Yep.
That was shocking but awesome. And we get another 6 points, takes me up to 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's turned from an uphill battle to a cliff.
Yeah, I think it has.
Right. Dark Angels, turn 4, moving. Effectively just moved up with everyone. I've kept a bubble here to keep the devs re-rolling ones to hit, but you know, they haven't done a lot this game, so they need to make up for it. This guy has moved up as much as he can, but he's got some good range on that close unit. These guys have advanced, and he's just moved on to the objective. I'll start with shooting on the Redemptor Dreadnought at the closest unit, so he'll be hitting on 4s. We're rolling 1s.
Wouldn't it be 5s?
5s, yep. And wounding on 4s. Yep, there we go. Leg 1.
3s. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, 1 dead.
And we've got a pair of frag launchers. Okay. These will be hitting on 4s. And 2 wounds.
2s.
Yep. Good. I'm going to fire my plasma gun from him into the squad. That'll hit, not overcharged. 1 wound.
Yep. 4 up.
My lieutenant, same squad. 2 hit. 1 wound. No AP.
Loves it.
And I'll fire the Devastators at that squad too. So I'll use my Signum. Reroll 1s. So that will miss because they moved. That moved and -1, so that'll miss too.
Yep.
So 2 hit.
1 wound, yeah.
Yep. All right. 4 up. Yep. That'll kill the guy on 1 wound.
So there's my turn 4. Didn't take out the unit, but did some damage. Not in charge range yet, but I did get 3 points for being on this objective, so handing it over to the Custodes.
Custodes turn 5 movement. I've just moved everything back, just trying to keep away from rapid firing plasma and dreadnought coming at me.
Yep.
I think the real risk for me losing here is being tabled, so we're just trying to keep out of that charge range.
So gonna make some shots.
Yeah. I've got 3 Custodes that are in range and can see the dreadnought. That's pretty much all I can do. So 2s, 5s.
Hey. All right.
All right.
That was turn 5.
Turn 5, short and sweet.
All right.
All right, turn 5 for the Dark Angels. So I think the only way through this is a tabling. So doing what I can here. I've moved all of these guys up to try to put some pressure on, and I'm going to get started with some shots. So I'll actually shoot these back fellas first. 3 sniper rifles into the 3-man squad. 2 hit, nothing, and a heavy bolter. Well, these hit on 5s, don't they? Yeah, nothing. Okay, I'm going to fire my dreadnought into the single custodian guard. Actually, I'll fire into the 3-man squad, needing 5s to hit. Where are all those 1s? Okay. And 4s to wound. 4 wounds.
3 up. 1 wound. Kills 1 guy.
Frag launchers. So 6 shots.
Yeah, that been done too good.
Yep. And no wounds. I'm going to fire my Lieutenant's bolt rifle at the single guy. Could do with that again. Nope. And I've got 4 las cannons. I'll use my Signum and fire at the 2-man squad. So reroll 1s for Dark Angels. Nope. Reroll 1 for the Lieutenant. So 2 wounds.
4 ups.
Ooh.
1 goes through.
1 damage. And I'm going to take the punt here and overcharge my my master and fire at that squad. 1 shot. That'll hit.
Yep.
That'll wound.
Yep. All right. 4 up. Yep. Saved.
All right. Now I'm just going to charge here. We measured it earlier. I can get there on an 11. So I might actually multi-charge the 2 of them just in case I make it there. So feel free to overwatch.
Yep. So 2 in rapid fire, 1 not. 5 shots. What do we got? There's 1. 1 wound.
He's good.
You're good. Yep.
Distance.
No. Good try.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that was my 5th turn. Killed a model, but it wasn't a total loss. I'm a little bit closer and still putting that pressure on. So we'll move on to the Custodes' last turn.
All right. Custodes' last turn. This is going to be short and sweet. Advanced these 2 units here back just to get away from impending doom, and just to protect, you know, from tabling again.
Yep.
Kept him within 3 inches of the centre, and obviously the shield captain on the back here for an extra 6 points. One and only thing I'm going to do this turn is just shoot this guy at the dreadnought. So we'll go straight into it. Hits. Wounds. 2 damage.
Nice way to, you know, maximise the efficiency of your turn.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so what does that put you on? 27 points?
6, yeah, 27 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good times. Okay, my last turn. I don't think it's actually possible because I can't target all these guys, but I'm going to run through it anyway because, you know, for completeness. I'm going to start with these guys. They've moved again. I'm doing 2 sniper rifles into the 2-man squad and the heavy bolter, and 1 sniper rifle into this guy. So I'll start with the 1 sniper rifle here. That'll miss. And the 2 sniper rifles in the other guys. 1 will hit. No wound, I think. Oh yeah, I'm near the lieutenant. I ran across the table.
Hey!
That's a mortal wound.
Yep. And a regular save. 1 wound.
And I got a heavy bolter into the 2-man squad. 1 hit. Nothing. Right, I'm going to fire the dreadnought into the 2-man squad. So this is the 2 Gatling cannons. And reroll 1s. He needs 5s. It's not great in the late stages, but anyway, 4s to wound. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
2,
3 wounds, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep. 1 guy down onto 1 wound.
And I got a frag launcher. Time to see if it does anything. Okay. These will hit on 4s. Reroll those 1s. And winning on 5s. 2.
Okay.
Enough to get him.
Yeah. 2s. Nah.
Alright. I'm going to fire my master, and I'm going to shoot his... I'm going to rapid fire his plasma and his bolt gun. So it'll be an additional -1, so he'll be hitting on 4s.
4s, yeah.
I'm not overcharging, so this is the plasma. That's 2 hits.
Nice.
1 wound.
Alright. 4 up. Nope.
Ooh.
Dead.
Got the guy. Now I've got 4 las cannons. I'm going to have to shoot at that 1 lone fellow. I'll use a signum again. So they'll miss. Got a lieutenant. So 2 wounds.
Alright. 4s.
Oh,
Hey. Yeah.
he's
Okay.
in trouble. Yeah.
Yep, he's dead.
And I can do that with an 11, so I'm going to declare a charge on the Magnifica.
Overwatch. Nope.
I don't want those dice.
Oh, why not?
I want a couple of good ones. 11 here, or not? Okay. So I get 6 points this turn for being on 2 objectives.
Yeah, certainly do.
I think that's the first time I've been on 2 objectives.
What does that total put you on?
12.
12, okay. Look, respectable, except in this game.
Except in this game.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the end of the game. Pretty convincing Custodes win, which
Quite a game.
yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, that sort of speaks volumes to in the right sort of mission, getting points hard and fast. So he put a big enough hill in the way, then it makes it very hard to get over that one. Custodes are very good at missions where you can fight over objectives in the middle. You know, they tend to sort of get on things and it's like daring people to force you off.
They're likely to go first. They can move into it sooner with the new.
Yeah.
They're tougher. They're scary.
Yeah.
And they're kind of just like, come move me.
Yeah, and I've got a pretty static army as well, which doesn't help. You know, I tend to make gunline type armies, and sitting back and firing, shots at your your guys standing around in the middle, it didn't really achieve a lot. Especially, you know, the bikes turn up, put pressure on, and it's like, well, you know, I want to try to get in the middle, but I've got a unit of 5 bikes and a shield captain in my face.
Yeah. You have one round of shooting, -1 to hit because of the Vexilla.
Yeah.
And then you have bikes in your face you have to deal with. Yeah.
Well, that hurt. You know, the Vexilla, 2 plasma devs dying turn 1.
Yeah. And
then, just only getting through with 1 wound, even after using my Armorium cherub.
Yeah.
It really hurt pretty bad. You know, they're normally there to sort of hit hard turn 1 and then just fade away when they overcharge themselves to death throughout the game. But that -1 banner, as usual, is really valuable for the Custodes.
Very solid. You definitely want to be within that 6-inch bobble as often.
Bloody oath.
As you can.
Yeah.
You know, first game with Custodes, and I really enjoyed playing them. I think they're my kind of style of army. You know, few models, they're tough, and you really sort of got to think about, you know, your positioning. I think that's probably the most important thing with this army. Is just where you are, and I think I made some right decisions early on with spreading out to get onto those objectives for turn 2, which obviously, you know, increased that. And I'll be honest, having that 5th objective at the end of turn 2 was quite a surprise. It was sort of, I think you had to point it out to me that, hey, you got this one as well, because you're obsec. And I'm like, oh, holy shit, I did too. Like 5 objectives. That's that was unexpected. I was thinking maybe 3 going in, but I ended up with 4 and then 5, and as it turned out. So
I think aside from the my first turn didn't really do a lot. I think where it really sort of cemented the win, or more cemented the loss for me, was on my turn 3 when my objective blew up. The only one of my 2 objectives that I held. You know, as soon as that happened, it's effectively I had the table to win. You know, had I kept that and still put pressure on to knock you off objectives, maybe I could have kept up in a points race.
You would have been catching up 3 every round.
Would have been hard though, because I would have had to have left a unit back there, but you know, the scouts could have sat back there and done nothing, because you know, after moving off there, they didn't do a hell of a lot. But really that random sort of losing that objective, that was a pretty solid blow. And you know, losing the one in the middle, that probably hurt me as well, because it meant I had to run across the table. I couldn't just run to the middle and try and capture 3 of them. I had to get into, you know, some pretty far territory.
I think it definitely helped me out more. Kind of meant I wasn't tempted to sort of try and push up and, I guess, you know, try and wipe more of your units out. It was just, now's the time to fall back, consolidate my lead and defend that.
And losing the Knight.
I was not expecting that at all.
No. So then he explodes, like, and you know, at least he only killed 1 guy. But
anyway. I think he was about an inch away from getting that lieutenant with a few mortal wounds as well.
D6 mortal wounds.
You
know, it's pretty serious when a Knight blows up. You know, it is what it is. I think, aside from that freak explosion, I think the Land Raider sort of coming back from the dead and hitting 4 times. I guess he is venerable and he hits on 4s, but that was pretty rough, and I failed all 4 of my invul saves, and you know, I think I did. Whatever, we'll rewind it if you want to find out. Rewind, is that even a thing anymore?
Scroll back.
Scroll back. So is what it is. We've got MVPs and LVPs again. I guess I'll start with mine.
Go first.
As usual with LVPs, it's a lot of the time it's not the actual unit; it's what you've done with them. You know, there are, I assume, some units out there that are always LVPs because they got crap rules, and you know,
and why you're taking them.
And why you're taking them. So you know, but GW works to correct that these days, which is good. But with these LAS devs, I really didn't do the right thing with them. I used them as a deep strike screen against the bikes. In other circumstances, that might not be a problem because you put them on, I guess, a high vantage point and just shoot with them all game. But they were sitting in a piece of terrain that was behind another one, and I didn't have line of sight for 2 turns. So, las cannons not shooting for 2 turns in a row is a pretty brutal waste.
And you were trying to prevent jet bikes in your back line,
yeah,
by putting them there.
Well, jet bikes in my back line would have been a bit of a problem, but they eventually kind of got there anyway.
Yeah.
But at least you were forced to charge the tactical squad in front, not the all the devs in the back.
Yeah.
And it kept the Knights safe for what it was worth.
Yeah.
And my MVP, I'm actually going to take the Scouts, just because in the late turns they didn't do anything. But you don't expect that because they're going to be running up the board, and you don't do that with them normally anyway. But they actually dealt a lot of mortal wounds this game. I didn't count them, but it felt like there was about 6 or 7 in there. And
I feel like it's more than that. I reckon you get closer to 10 mortal wounds.
It's pretty solid,
yeah.
And that's luck of the draw. But they're there for that. Sniper rifles you pay the points to put them in to do that, and when it happens, it's great. So I'll give them an MVP for pulling that one off. They helped whittle the bikes down. They cleared out a guard squad mostly in the first turn. Pretty solid choice. So
so I'll start with my MVP. It's kind of a tie between the Vexilla. That -1 to hit is just awesome.
Don't leave home without it.
Don't leave home without it. Yep. Just take it, stick within it as often as much as you can. It's the best thing possible. And then the humble custodian guard. I think they got me they were on 3 points or 3 objectives that first turn or second turn. And then they just sort of kept up holding those objectives, surviving all the shots that they took.
Killed a knight.
Yeah, let's not forget about that. Yep. Somehow managed to kill that thing. So I'm pretty happy with, I guess, the performance of everything in the army. Everything sort of did its job. They performed well. The bikes died from a round of shooting, but it took an army to kill them. So I'm not even calling them MVP. As you can see, MVP is blank because I just couldn't decide on something.
LVP.
Sorry, LVP. Yeah, you're right. MVP's got 2 of it. I just couldn't decide on what performed badly. Everything performed well.
Everything earned its spot.
Yep. Even the Land Raider actually, because I was sort of surprised how good that 2 up. I guess re-rolling 1s. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised by that. It is pretty awesome being able to just re-roll 2s to hit.
Pay the points for it.
How many points is it? Like 400. 400? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So.
But he tends to do all right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. From the other battle reports.
Yeah.
He's done well too. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, like, subscribe, and hang around. There'll be more to come. So, thank you.
Thanks.